ओके, सो कोई भी चीज़ हम लोग ड्रॉ करने के लिए, अगर बनाने के लिए हम लोग जो यूज़ करते हैं तो पेन टूल यूज़ करते हैं, बट इसके अलावा भी कुछ ड्राइंग टूल्स होते हैं इलस्ट्रेटर में, जो कि पेंट ब्रश टूल है, ब्लॉब ब्लॉब टूल्स हैं। स्क्रीन इज पॉज्ड अगेन।
तो you're presenting your स्क्रीन ही आ रहा है उसमें और कुछ नहीं दिख रहा।
ओके, वाह।
सर नॉर्मल पूरा ही दिख रहा था मेरे को जब कर रहे थे, शायद उनके नेट में होगा कुछ।
ओके, सो शुभकामना कैन एबल टू सी, व्हाट अबाउट शत्रु, कैन यू एबल टू सी शत्रु?
हाँ सर दिख रहा है।
व्हाट अबाउट यू सिमरन, अभी दिख रहा है क्या? फिर से स्क्रीन शेयर किया मैंने।
नहीं सर मुझे नहीं दिख रहा, मैं एक बार वापस
हाँ, एक
रीजॉइन
बार
कर।
रीजॉइन करके देखिए, या माइट बी दैट विल बी द इशू। सो इलस्ट्रेटर इज अबाउट टू एंड, क्योंकि इसमें दो तीन क्लासेस और बची हैं, फिर इलस्ट्रेटर कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, देन विल मूव ऑन टू कोरल ड्रॉ। नाउ कैन यू एबल टू सी सिमरन screen?
नो सर।
Not yet. All right.
नो।
Give it a time. Might be.
We'll give it some time, आज हो जाएगा।
Yeah. Okay. It's. Is it loading? Loading the particular screen?
Yes sir, now it's loading.
Okay. 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 All right. So let's see whether you can able to see that. Let me just share it once again. Yeah. Now you have joined again. It shows that option right now, so might be I'm sure that you can able to see my screen now.
Yes sir, now I'm
Yeah,
able to see it.
right. So these are the tools, these are the other tools which are used to draw in Illustrator. So I had told you guys about the paintbrush tool, where you can draw any paint, I mean any stroke, and it will actually behave like an outline, right? We had actually been there and created that. Then I had told you about the blob brush tool, which is basically creating a shape. Whatever you are creating with it, it actually becomes a shape, and it will provide you to change the color directly over the point, right? But there is one more tool, which is pencil tool, which is used to basically give you the multiple different paths. So if we draw something like that and then provide, it will actually create an outline along with the shape. So this is basically used to create the shapes. So today we are going to use these tools in order to create some artwork, right? And I'm gonna show you how these tools, you have seen how these tools are going to create the shapes basically, but how to use those shapes in order to create a beautiful looking environment or beautiful looking uh, product, or whatever you wanted to use these artwork for, anything. So first I'm gonna draw a simple shape over here, right? And then I'm gonna create another shape. So as when I drag, I could get all of the shapes. Basically these shapes doesn't have anything right now in them, so that is why they looks like that. So I'm just giving it a fill over here. I'm also giving it this a different sort of fill. Now this special tool which I was talking about, pencil tool is special in order to draw anything whatever you want, you can create it with that. But I'm not talking about pencil tool, but I'm talking about the blend tool. Blend tool blend tool options is located in your toolbar, and it is basically a shortcut is W, and it actually blends shape into different shape and along with the colors. So if I say if I change this color into blue, I have a green one and then I have a blue one, and if I press W, it will give me the icon for the blend shape. I just have to hover my mouse over my shape and it will give me an icon. So I will be clicking, I'll just have to click once, and then I have to click on which this shape is gonna merge, or onto which this shape is gonna blend. So I'm gonna click over this one, this new shape, and see, it actually creates a blend shape between it, and it looks really nice and blended along with the color. And you can double click and change its height, width, and the structure that can also be changed through this. So I'm using this one and putting something over here. Now I'm taking this big blob and giving it a copy, right? I'm giving it a bit of copy, and I'm gonna shorten this up, and I'm gonna double click over its color and give it a much brighter color, right? Then I will be selecting my bigger shape, press W, click, and click over your lighter shape color, and see, it actually forms a gradient pattern. But what it is, basically it is a blend. So you can now change the shape in order to give something, a hint of a 3D ish sort of object. So now I'm going to use another tool. So this is used to basically create multiple blends. So let me just create some different sort of blends. So I'm gonna create with my pencil tool, I'm gonna create this particular lines, right? And I'm gonna give it a color of I think chocolate or something, right? We're gonna arrange it accordingly so that it would look like it's a chocolate, right? Then what we are going to do, we are going to take a copy of it, right, and give it a slightly lighter color, and then select this background, go for a blend, and then click on your shape which is lighter one. तो lighter one shape पे click करेंगे, right, and it actually blends the whole thing, and see, it looks like a 3D. And you can not only give only 2 objects some blend. No, you can use n number of objects. Let's just say if I have this one, and I'll be just giving it a very much lighter section, right? I'm putting it over here. Then if I select my second shape and press W, I will click on this lighter portion and this portion, and see, I could give another blending. So if I just put something like that, so see, all of these things are coming from one direction. So if you press alt and drag, it will actually create a series of blends. What are blends? Basically, blends are basically the shapes, uh, the in between shapes of your two master shape which you have selected first. For example, if you had selected a circle, oops, let me just deselect this one. Right, I'm gonna take another copy of it and give it a slightly different color. Select, and this is actually blend in, and I could anytime I could just change the shape of the blend. Reflect, let me remove this one so that we can, select and put it on this position. And adjust it a bit. Okay, now I'm taking this shape and giving it a color white. Pick the similar color for this, and for this I'm actually creating a darker white, and then press W, click and click. So now as you can see, my shape is actually ready, and I'm actually gonna put it on back side of the now we can give gradient as well, बट ग्रेडियंट देंगे तो उसके कलर्स जो हैं वो थोड़े से डिफ़र करेंगे, तो शुरुआत में ग्रेडियंट देना है, उसके बाद चेंजेस करने हैं. सो अभी फ़िलहाल हम इसको ऐसे ही रखते हैं, एंड नीचे का जो साइज़ है उसको छोटा कर देते हैं. थोड़ा सा डेप्थ देने के लिए विल क्रिएट समथिंग लाइक दैट. बस एक शेप क्रिएट कर रहे हैं हम, और राइट, अब एक स्फेयर लेंगे और इस पे हम ग्रेडियंट डाल देते हैं. राइट, चेरी वाला ग्रेडियंट. सो एक पोर्शन ओके. सो नाउ एक बार कलर इन्फॉर्मेशन जाने के बाद हम इसको थोड़ा सा लाइट कर देते हैं एंड वी गोना पुट दिस ग्रेडियंट टूल ओवर हियर। शेड जो है वो कुछ ऐसी देंगे और इसको यहाँ पे पुट कर देंगे। तो ब्लेंड टूल जो है वो शेप्स की ब्लेंडिंग के लिए भी यूज़ होता है, तो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप एक ही शेप रखें। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैंने यहाँ पे सर्कल लिया हुआ है और फिर अब एक मैं रेक्टेंगल लेता हूँ, राइट, और यहाँ पे मैं एक स्टार ले लेता हूँ, देन आई प्रेस W। सो सी ये आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप दिखाएगा कि आपका जो ब्लेंड है, यानी कि जो आपने शेप ब्लेंड किया है, इसको ड्रैग करते जाएंगे तो इट विल शो यू कि सर्कल से वो कैसे कन्वर्ट होके आपका रेक्टेंगल बना। एंड देन आफ्टर दैट आप रेक्टेंगल को सेलेक्ट कीजिए, ब्लेंड को क्लिक करिए, स्टार को क्लिक करिए एंड सी इट विल शो यू हाउ स्टार इज क्रिएटेड आफ्टर रेक्टेंगल। तो ये बेसिकली क्या करता है, इतने ढेर सारे इंस्टांसेस बनाता है, कॉपीज बनाता है और धीरे 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 उसके शेप को ब्लेंड करता जाता है। दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड ब्लेंड। Now whenever you change the color you will get something like that. So blending के और भी options होते हैं which you will select whenever you select the blend and you double click over it, you will get these two options, right? One is orientation smooth color, that means which we had been using since our since the start of our class, which we were using this gradient system, the smoothing color system. When you click over it and you will see specified steps, you can actually see that you can give शत्रु या आपकी आवाज़ आने लगी थी म्यूट। ओके, सो जो स्पेसिफाइड स्टेप्स जो हैं इसमें आप स्टेप्स बता सकते हैं कि कितने स्टेप्स में आपको ब्लेंड दिखाना है। सो इफ आई से लाइक 10, so it will show me 10 steps in between of it. If I say 100, and it will show me 100, right? If I say 1000, it will show me 1000. Although yeah, it will show me 1000. See, and will turn the whole image into a 3D-ish sort of effect. Now there are some effects given by our I'm just gonna copy this one. Basically I'm just gonna take this one over here, and by Illustrator there are some already given effects are there presented in the options. So if you go to menu bar, go for effects, you will find there are two types of effects. One is Photoshop effects and one is Illustrator effects. Photoshop effects are exactly the same as in with the filters gallery, as in located in the Photoshop software. It has the similar options which you find over there. Okay, but when we talk about Illustrator effects, they are pretty amazing if you wanted to create any sort of shape. So I'm taking a pencil and basically I have created this particular shape, and I'll just give it a color resembling some blue colors, right? I've given this in order to give it some, or either this one, in order to give some fruity look. and I wanted this to be converted into a 3D object where I can see its whole volume of it. So if I wanted to convert this one into 3D, I will have to go to effect, go to Illustrator effect, and the top of the option you will find extrude, bevel and revolve and rotate. So I'm gonna extrude this one and see what it does to my shape. I'll just click on preview and see it actually turns my shape, and I can rotate it from here only, and you can see extrusion depth can be the width between this. So I'm just gonna give it a 10, and I can change its position, right, and can also give the output as well, like diffuse shading or plastic shading, whatever we wanted. So I'm gonna go for diffuse shading and press OK, and this will actually turn that object into a 3D object. So you can click and drag, now screen is visible, Simran, or it's still in loading mode?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So I'll just put some of these over here, just sprinkle some of these and give some random design. But now I actually wanted to, I'll just delete these. I just add some over here as a pattern. I'll just rotate that one. And I wanted some patterns to be sprinkled over here. I wanted some of these sprinkled, but every time I have to select group, or then provide create a copy clone of it and then position it. So that is pretty hectic. But what if there is an option where you can create multiple sort of patterns, or spray the whole shapes, and then you can even edit all of them at once, is possible in Illustrator. How to do that? Basically, you need to create symbols. Now what are symbols? Symbols are basically shapes. So what I'm gonna do over here, I'm taking some star patterns, right? I'm creating some similar simple star patterns. Okay, this one, and I'll just select that. I'll be this smaller one. Then we'll go to some yellow one. Okay, and I'm gonna group this one. Okay, now I wanted this to be sprayed over this particular object. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select this star, and I'm going to go and search for symbols. So I'm not getting any symbol option over here. I couldn't able to see that. So what I'll do, I'll go for Windows and I'm gonna search for symbols. So symbol is there. Shortcut is Shift Control F11. Shift Control F11 is the shortcut. Click over that and you will be getting this symbol dialog box over here. What it does is, these are the symbols which are already created. So you do not need these symbols right now, because I wanted my own symbol, because all these symbols can be used, as I have selected this one. And in order to, just to show you, I have selected this flower one, and in order to spray that, you need a symbol sprayer. So for that you will be getting that symbol sprayer over here. See, there are symbol sprayer tool. Shift S is the shortcut. So you just have to click and drag it over a place and drag all of these onto that, right? Let's just drag each and every symbol shortcut or tool over here. So when you double click over symbol, any symbol tool, it will give you this thing, and you can directly select your particular tool from here as well, and it will all automatically be changed over here. So I'm taking symbols sprayer, and there is intensity is set to 8, symbol set density. That means whatever we are creating, how much dense it will create inside of my circle. Intensity 8 will be the pressure of the mouse, that how much pressure you will apply on per single click. Diameter will be 200. So let's just press OK, and then whenever I click, you can see I get only one flower because I had just clicked once. But if I click and drag, you can see these shapes are created. Right? And the best part is to, whenever you double click over your symbol in the symbol panel, you will get only one symbol. And what you can do with this, you can actually change its size, or if you want to change its color, do that, and it will automatically be changed into each and every symbol which you had created. So every symbol is linked to its master symbol. So right, so size and color will depend on your master symbol. So currently, how to create your own symbol, I was just selecting this one, and it will look good over here. So I'm just gonna add a bit of extrusion. Let's just add a symbol extrusion over here, right, some, and give it a 5 value, right, and I'm gonna put it somewhat like here, and okay, in order to get this type of shapes. Now I wanted to make them a symbol, so I will be selecting the shape and click over here, the new symbol option. Click over there and you will get the new symbol option, where you can turn this whole shapes into a new symbol. So I'm gonna say star symbol, and I'm gonna put it to dynamic symbol, and export type has to be movie clip, because other won't give that much of option. So movie clip is by default, it will it will be good. So press OK. That is for flash imports. Basically movie clip and graphic option is for flash imports. There is no difference among those. So when you select this particular symbol, now you need a symbol sprayer. So shift S is the shortcut, and as you can see, it is pretty big. Though if I create it, it basically creates that, but I wanted a smaller size for my brush. So what I'll do, I'll double click over it and give it a 50, so that I could add a really dense of and see how it becomes one with the shape. Now as you can see, it's all too dense, and I wanted my shape to be a little bit less. Oops. So let's just go to redo. Don't redo clear, go for a redo. Alright, do that. Just select, go to effect, go to 3D, extrude, give it a 5, select this one, the shape, press OK. Now what we will do, we'll select, make it a symbol, star, OK, and then select that and go for symbol sprayer. Double click over it, give it a 50, I think 10, and see it creates the similar size of it. So whenever you want a smaller size, you just have to go for it and make it small. So whenever you start with the symbol sprayer tool, it will look something like that. So you just have to double click over it and go for some small changes. I'm changing some colors over here, right? And now I'm going to use my symbol sprayer tool in order to get those shape differences. And you can adjust them by here as well. Though that doesn't look that much pretty, but you can use symbol tools, and you can also, when you create some symbols, let's just say we wanted to create some graphics over here, right? Some symbol graphics we had actually created, and then if I wanted to control them, I could go on and select symbol shifter tool, which is actually gonna provide me intensity has to be 50, and see, I can change those, though I have to, if I have 100 pixels brush size, so I could easily change those. There is also a symbol scroucher, on which it will actually scrounge everything to the center. सबको वो एक जगह scrounge कर लेगा, center पे बुला लेगा. That is our scroucher. Symbol sizer tool, symbol के size को बड़ा करने के लिए. Symbol spinner tool is basically used to symbol around, right? मतलब उसको rotate करने के लिए you can use all those. These are symbol stainer tools, so it will stain the symbol to different color. So that is a symbol tool basically used to create, you can turn them into a screen. Yeah, I think this one is much better. So that is how you normally use symbols. So you can turn anything into a symbol. It's just like this. We just take this one and give it a very small shape. Now create Okay, now when I click on that, my shape is created, and let me just symbol spray. It is pretty heavy, so it would definitely take some time, but it won't be having that much of problem, right? So I could double click and give 1,000 diameter, and I'll just click. And let it create all those shapes. I think it got hanged, but I'm sure you guys get the idea of what these symbol tools does. Basically, they use to create multiple sort of patterns for the background. So we can do that also, we can create that one also, but it is mostly residing with the um, random patterns. Okay, so that is how you create something for as a symbol. You can create multiple patterns. As you can see over here, it is all created, and I can provide anything. And let me just select this one. Control X them, select, give it a lighter color, and give it a draw inside and paste them. Because symbol is basically used for the for lighten up the multiple edits, but I'm not sure, but it actually did the work. So now let's just select this one and put it backside. Alright, so that is how you do it, basically using symbols and using the blend tools. Okay, yeah, that's how you do that. Alright, so this is it for today's class, guys.